Jane Doe No More helps victims of sexual crimes rebuild their lives, and they're putting on their annual gala to make sure that this organization can continue to help people.
Donna Palomba, the president and founder of Jane Doe No More, and Dr. Bill Petit, the president of the Petit Family Foundation, are here to tell us more about this year's event. So great to have you back.
Yeah.
That color looks amazing on you, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks great.
We look like an Easter egg, the two of us.
We do.
Seriously. I could borrow your shirt underneath the purple one, and it would go perfectly with my outfit. I love it. How are you guys?
I am great. How are you?
It's good to see you.
Thanks
Donna,
for having us.
you've done such an incredible job, and I know we're so lucky to have you keep telling your story. But for those who don't know you, you created this foundation after surviving a horrific sexual assault yourself.
Yes, I'm the victim of a horrific home invasion, but it was the treatment afterwards, the re-victimization, that really caused me to pause and think about how misunderstood these crimes are.
Yeah.
And that's why I started Jane Doe No More 18 years ago, to improve the way society responds to these types of crimes. They're so misunderstood, and now, therefore, they're underreported. So we need to do, there's got to be a lot of education around it.
Still, from the time that it happened to you to today.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Is it? But it's getting better?
It's getting better, but people just don't realize the lifelong trauma that these types of crimes are associated with. And the fact that so many victims are under the age of 21 and don't even process this. And then when they do come forward, often they're mistreated. They're not believed, they're re-victimized, and that causes so much harm. And often there's no path to justice, and the perpetrators keep going.
Keep going.
And Dr. Petit is here with your foundation has been a leader in the forefront of protecting against violence against women. So this is why you're getting involved.
Yeah, definitely. One of our missions is to help and protect people impacted by violence. And we started growing up together in the nonprofit because we're both about 18 years old. Obviously, we were victimized by a home invasion and sexual assault as well. And so really messed with our mission, and we've been behind Jane Doe No More from the beginning because of the education and empowerment they provide to folks.
You know, what I think is so great, if people watching at home, you might just wonder, like, how does someone like you or you just go on and live? And it's because of the healing that you teach, and you really empower women. Like, I'm wondering if you're watching right now, what is one thing you'd want young women to know? I'm wondering, as a daughter goes off to college, what do you want people to really know? That
it is not their fault if something happens to them, and they are not to bear the shame or the blame. But beyond that, to be watchful and mindful. And that's why we offer self-defense classes for women and girls at no cost, so that hopefully they can prevent a situation from happening. And we tell the young students to trust their gut, to, if something doesn't feel right, someone isn't acting right, to trust that instinct and tell a trusted adult.
We're going to have some wonderful award recipients. Can you tell us a little bit about who's getting the awards this year?
Sure. At our gala coming up on March 22nd, we're going to be honoring Lisa Wexler with the Dr. Henry C. Lee Award, and she is a probate judge from Westport, Weston area, and she's also an author, a public speaker, an advocate, and she is just a remarkable person. She's also the host of the Lisa Wexler Show on WICC.
Okay, terrific.
Yeah. So if people want to come, it's a wonderful night. I've had the opportunity to go before. Tell them a little bit about the evening, and you obviously you're supporting a great cause, but people can get tickets and go.
Absolutely. But time is approaching, so the RSVP is March 10th.
Oh, wow.
But it's a wonderful, it's from 6 to 11. There's cocktails, hors d'oeuvres. There's wonderful auction items, and the presenting sponsor is the Petit Family Foundation. We have a ton of other sponsors. There's 300 people. There's dancing afterwards. There's a wonderful
Evening in
program.
Paris.
Yes, and Evening in Paris is the theme, so have fun with it. And we just, we always enjoy ourselves. It's a wonderful celebratory evening, and all funds benefit our Jane Doe No More programs.
And Dr. Petit, you've been involved with this since its inception.
Since the first time with
13 years.
Dr. Lee, when he flew in on a helicopter in the middle of a storm to get there on time.
Did it? Seriously?
He was our very first recipient, the Dr. Henry C. Lee Award, and he was flying in from Salt Lake City. There was turbulence. His flight was delayed, so Sikorsky sent a helicopter to pick him up at the airport and get him there on time.
That is incredible.
It was crazy.
They tried to send a helicopter for Karen and I down in Florida, but we just said no.
You just said no. And Dr. Lee will be there. He's 86.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Well, thank you both. And again, it's going to be at the Waterview in Monroe. Also, just a thing to shout out there. If you ever need help, there is a hotline. It's 1-800-656-4673. You want people to know that.
Yes, absolutely. And more information, janedon'tknowmore.org.
Yeah.
Can't thank you both enough for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Give me your shirt.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
I'll trade you.
All right. What are you doing this weekend, Scott? It's Friday. We just got back. It's already the weekend.
I can't believe it. It's been the longest week ever.
In a fun way, but yes.
Absolutely.
All right, so if you want plans, whether you want to stay in and watch something great or go out and have fun, we've got all the things that can help.
Yeah, Renee's going to be here with take us through some of the best things happening in the next few days. Next, right here on Great Day Connecticut. Stay with us.